Hey everyone, today we'll be discussing the top 10 most safest countries in the world. As safety is one of the top priorities for nations worldwide, be it in better protecting its citizens on the streets, guarding them against wrongdoing, or even safeguarding them against online crimes. European countries dominate this category in the 2021 Best Countries report. Being seen as safe is one of 9 equally weighted attributes used to develop the quality of life sub-ranking in the 2021 Best Countries report. The following are the top 10 countries viewed as the safest. The United States fails to make the list, coming in at number 38, a drop of 6 positions from 2020. Before we go to the video, if you want to see more, make sure to subscribe to this channel. And if you didn't subscribe, this thing will crawl on your face while you're sleeping. Now, let's get back to the video. Let's start with number 10, Austria. Austria, officially the Republic of Austria, is a landlocked East Alpine country in the southern part of Central Europe. It is composed of 9 federated states, one of which is Vienna, Austria's capital and largest city. Austria is mainly famous for its beautiful palaces and incredible architectural works. You will find all kinds of places, from big cities like Vienna, Salzburg, or Innsbruck, where you will see beautiful streets, cathedrals, and a great atmosphere, to peaceful places in the nature with astonishing landscapes. Austria is a destination where many people go to ski during winter season, as it has many mountain areas. One of the most famous places to ski in Austria is the town of Kitzbühel. Which is your favorite place in Austria? Let us know in the comments down below. And when it comes to safety, Austria is often considered one of the safest countries in the world. Its robbery and assault rates are among the lowest in the developed world, while violent crimes rarely occur. Its overall ranking of the best countries in the world is 21. Number 9. Netherlands. The Netherlands, informally Holland, is a country located in Western Europe with territories in the Caribbean. It is the largest of 4 constituent countries of the Kingdom of the Netherlands. The Netherlands is famous for its capital city, Amsterdam, and is also known for being the world's second largest exporters of food and beer. The Dutch locals are keen cyclists with laid-back attitudes and quirky habits. The best place to settle in Netherlands is obviously Amsterdam. It is famous for being the flagship of just about everything we know and love about the country: cyclists, canals, culture. It's all there for the taking in Amsterdam. It's a melting pot of people with just over 1 million people, half of them non-natives, and in 2019, 19 million people paid Amsterdam a visit. There's also a wilder side to the city. Coffee shops attract a certain clientele, as smoking and consuming pot is tolerated in the Netherlands. There's also the notorious red light district famed for its sex workers posing in windows. The Netherlands is also a very safe country. The crimes rates are very low compared to southern European countries, and the law is strictly enforced. Pickpockets may sometimes be an issue in urban areas of cities or at crowded events. In the last few years, there have been quite a few terrorist attacks in countries close to the Netherlands. Belgium, France, Germany, England, all these countries have dealt with attacks in big cities. Luckily, the Netherlands has not been subjected to any big attacks. Its overall ranking of the best countries in the world is 10. Number 8. Australia. Australia, officially the Commonwealth of Australia, is a sovereign country comprising the mainland of the Australian continent, the island of Tasmania, and numerous smaller islands. It is the largest country in Oceania and the world's 6th largest country. Australia is globally famous for its natural wonders, wide open spaces, beaches, and much more. Australia is one of the world's most highly urbanized countries. It's well known for its attractive mega-cities such as Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, and Perth. Well, the best place to settle in Australia, in my opinion, will be Sydney. Because Sydney is a home to over 5 million residents, 37% of whom were born overseas. As the financial hub of the country, Sydney has a lot of job opportunities and an unemployment rate below the national average. You can also pay a visit to the most beautiful Bondi Beach, which perhaps one of the best in the entire world. Which city do you think is best to settle in Australia? Tell us in the comments down below. Australia is generally a very safe and welcoming place to live and study, consistently ranking among the safest countries in the world. But it is still important to look after yourself and be aware of the risks that exist and ways to minimize them. This is particularly important for when you first arrive and are adjusting to your new way of life. Its overall ranking of the best countries in the world is 5. Number 7. Sweden. Sweden, officially the Kingdom of Sweden, is a Nordic country in Northern Europe. Sweden is the largest country in Northern Europe, the third largest country in the European Union, and the fifth largest country in Europe. The capital and largest city in Sweden is Stockholm. Sweden is an amazing country, known for its clean streets, successful welfare, and high percentage of non-religious people. But none of those things are as well known or as popular as well, Sweden is now one of the safest countries in the world. The people are welcoming and helpful, while the crime rate is very low, with almost no instances of pillaging. Unfortunately, there are some who exploit the Swedish sense of security and safety, targeting unsuspecting tourists and locals alike. What do you think of Sweden? Tell us in the comments down below. Its overall ranking of the best countries in the world is 9. Number 6. Finland. Finland is a Nordic country in Northern Europe with a population of 5.5 million residents. Finland's capital and largest city is Helsinki. Finland is famous for being the happiest country in the world, as well as having the world's best education system and cleanest air. Finland is mainly known for Nokia and the Santa Claus village. This Nordic utopia is sometimes called the country of 1,000 lakes, and it's got 187,888 of them. In any country or city there's going to be some level of crime, but even in the capital city of Helsinki there are no major safety issues, according to TripSavvy. Once you get to the more rural areas of the country, crime is almost non-existent. Finland was named the safest country in the world according to a 2017 World Economic Forum report. What do you think of Finland? Tell us in the comments down below. Finland's overall ranking of the best countries in the world is 18. Number 5. New Zealand. New Zealand is an island country in the southwestern Pacific Ocean. It consists of two main landmasses, the North Island and the South Island, and more than 700 smaller islands. New Zealand's capital city is Wellington, and its most populous city is Auckland. New Zealand is a small island nation home to around 4.5 million and is famous for its national rugby team, its indigenous Maori culture, and its picturesque landscape. If you're an international student considering studying abroad, New Zealand may be a long way from home. We're not saying serious crime doesn't exist here, it does, but the rates are lower in New Zealand than in many other countries. Compared to what goes on in many other parts of the world, New Zealand is an easygoing and happy country largely free of personal violence and strife between communities. What do you think of New Zealand? Tell us in the comments down below. New Zealand's overall ranking of the best countries in the world is 7. Number 4. Canada. Canada is a country in North America. Its 10 provinces and 3 territories extend from the Atlantic to the Pacific and northward into the Arctic Ocean, covering 3.85 million square miles, making it the world's second largest country by total area. Canada has a population of 38 million residents, and its capital is Ottawa. Let's face it, Canada is beautiful, and famously so. From the thundering waters of Niagara Falls, possibly the most famous waterfall in the world, to the rugged peaks of the Canadian Rockies, there is natural beauty in every part of Canada. Canada has the longest coastline in the world, all 125,566 miles of it, has more lakes than any other country. Visit any part of Canada, and you will experience beautiful, natural landscapes like no other. Canada is also considered as one of the safest destinations in the world. Crime rates are low, police are trusted, easy to contact, and quick to respond. No matter where you travel, some common sense is an important part of personal safety and the security of your property. In my opinion, Toronto will be the best place to live in Canada. It is the provincial capital of Ontario and is the largest city in Canada with a population just short of 3 million people. One of the best things about living in Toronto is just how multicultural it is, as half of Toronto's population was born outside of Canada. Which is your favorite place in Canada? Let us know in the comments down below. Canada stands number 1 on the list of the best countries in the world. Number 3. Norway. Norway, officially the Kingdom of Norway, is a Nordic country in Northern Europe, whose mainland territory comprises the western and northernmost portion of the Scandinavian peninsula. Norway also has a population of approximately 5.42 million inhabitants in the year 2021, and its capital is Oslo. Norway is known as the land of the midnight sun. It is famous for its phenomenal fjords, lakes and magical skies. Norway is also famous for its languages, Vikings and folklore, being eco-friendly, and oil production. Also, many inhabitants of Norway are renowned ski fanatics and frozen pizza lovers. Norway is known to be one of the safest countries in the world. Crime rates are extremely low even in major cities such as Oslo and Stavanger. As with any other urban areas, you should take certain precautions, but there's not much to be afraid of. What do you think of Norway? Tell us in the comments down below. Norway's overall ranking in the best countries in the world is 13. Number 2. Denmark. Denmark, officially the Kingdom of Denmark, is a Nordic country in Northern Europe. In 2021, the total population of Denmark amounted to approximately 5.81 million inhabitants, and its capital city is Copenhagen, which is also the most populous city of Denmark. Like the rest of Scandinavia, Denmark is known for its high-quality design and architecture. Denmark is, yet again, ranked as one of the safest countries in the world according to the newly released Global Peace Index. But like any other country, there will always be some safety issues. Just stay vigilant while traveling alone in crowded areas. What do you think of Denmark? Tell us in the comments down below. Denmark's overall ranking in the best countries in the world is 12. Before we go to number 1, if you're interested in traveling and exploring, then make sure to check out our latest travel merch. As always, there's a link in the description down below, feel free to check it out. Now let's get back to the video. Number 1. Switzerland. Switzerland, officially the Swiss Confederation, is a landlocked country, situated at the confluence of Western, Central and Southern Europe. In 2021, the total population of Switzerland amounted to approximately 8.85 million inhabitants, and its capital city is Bern, and its most populated and popular city is Zurich. Switzerland is a beautiful, tourist-attracting country. While it is most famous for its ski resorts during the winter, it is beautiful all year round. Skiing in Switzerland should be on everyone's bucket list. The Alpine mountains stretch across the Balkans to France, making Switzerland the perfect skiing destination. Switzerland has a low rate of violent crime. However, pickpocketing and purse snatching do occur in the vicinity of train and bus stations, airports, and some public parks. In the city of Liechtenstein, crime is almost non-existent. Travelers may wish to exercise caution on trains, especially on overnight trains to neighboring countries. What do you think of Switzerland? Tell us in the comments down below. Switzerland's overall ranking in the best countries in the world is 4. So that's it for today, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like, share, and subscribe.